So quick breakdown of the Nzdusd for next week. So we have monthly zones identified. You see area of resistance, sensitivity. You see the support and resistances area. We have a support zone. We have a support zone. Support zone. So what do we have? We have price reacting within this level. And what did we do? Brought out the trend line to see the point where it broke to understand perfectly. Then we actually identified our main range zone, which is going to be much more obvious there on the weekly time frame. So overall, what is the bias on the ends of the USD? We have, the upside bias, right? There's been a lot happening to, the Kiwi of recent fundamentally, and price hasn't been as much as bullish as we want, but the overall outlook is still the bullish side. So let's take it to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, what do we see, right? We identify after price started to make this consolidation, lower high, lower high. You can see it broke this key level, and price simply is coming to this level to give us a test of this level back again. So to understand what is going on, we understand the price is actually making the next push to the next resistance, but we don't know when it's going to reject. So we want to keep things on the safe side and speculate, as not really speculate, but react to whatever the price does, because as traders, we react, we just don't assume. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, what do we have right here? Number one, let's bring out the Fibonacci. This is the last low, right, to the high side. So one thing we know for sure is that price is gonna come, it's gonna keep coming to the downside. This is the most price is gonna come to this level, 61.8, test it and probably start to make the move to the upside. So what do we have to do on the day time frame right now? It's pretty much simple. Let's identify the daily main trend zone, right? Identifying the main range zone will break things down even further and make things even more clearer to understanding the history of prices and what price have been doing. Say got here. So put on the line chart, you can see we have resistance zone, turn support. You can see, let me try it properly. Yeah, you can see resistance zone, turn support got broken last week to this level. So we expect price to make that push to the downside, right? That's what we need ideally. And if we get that push to the downside, then we can now follow our overall trend, which has been on the monthly time frame, right? So taking it to the downside, we can see price coming on a lower high. What do we have right here? Identify our we identified out our trend line, to make things much more clearer for us. So coming to the 4 hour time frame, what do we have right here? We have the mid range zone, which is on the daily time frame, and we have the trend line, price making this trend line. So what do we expect? Now we expect price to make a push, down to at least this level before it bounces back. But before the market closed last week, we start to see that there's, more of like a sluggish, buyer's injection coming into the market. So what do we know? We know that if this could be maintained, right, we could have price, make a retest back of the zone, right? At least make a retest back of the zone, and maybe at this point it could hit this level, to the downside before it moves to the upside, or it could even break this level, make that retest that we need, then we can find even a continuation or buy to the to the upside and all of that. But now what we're seeing right now is what the price wants to do. Is he gonna go retest, or is just gonna make that rejection to the downside? So that's what we don't actually know. So now let's make sense of something, right? This is the last high right here. Bring out the 61.8 Fibonacci level, right? You can see the price is going to reject. Definitely, we're going to have price make that rejection right on this key level. Then when it gets to this key level, if we can take advantage of this, then we want to see if price is going to come down, or price is just going to make a push back to the trend line, break it, and just keep making the push to the upside. So that's exactly what we're left to figure out right now. So figuring that out, what are we going to do, right? Get straight to the 1 hour time frame. So what do we have on the 1 hour time frame, right? What we have on the 1 hour time frame is the price is now, it made a little touch, to this key zone right here, and it's making a bounce back, right? And one thing we know for sure is that when price made this when price started to make this push downside, you can see we have a trend line again. we have a 1 hour time frame trend line, to break things down. So what do we know for sure? We know that when price got to this level, it formed a consolidation right on this level. So this consolidation right here, and we can see the price is breaking the consolidation right now. You can see it right here. So what do we know? That means we could be having a buy opportunity, a short-term opportunity, take our profits, then wait and see what the price is going to do. So number one, let's bring this out. So to understand this perfectly, we need to identify and break down this consolidation. So this consolidation gave us some kind of like a rectangle or channel type of thing, right? So when we got this channel type of thing right here, what do we have right here? Price broke it to the upside. So where did this consolidation start from, right? This consolidation has a peak, right? On this key level right here. So that means that we have, number one, the channel got broken. Number two, the consolidation, the old consolidation leading to this push, got broken right here. So, and after it got broken, what do we have? We see the price is actually making a retest of that. So what do we have? What does this mean for us, right? This means something for us. Number one, the price, after price broke this channel to the upside, we can see the retest push right back to this level. We can see the key resistance level right here. You can see the key resistance level right here. So when price got to this key resistance level, you can see rejection, and of course the last 4 hours 1 hour candles went so bullish. What does it mean? This trade is actually confirmed right on this level. So we can have a further push, to the upside, for a TP1 right here, where price hit here will break even, then for price to, make the major push, to our TP. So what do we have right here? We have a buy trade opportunity right now. With the 1 hour confirmation, it shows the buy is actually making some kind of retracement, and we want to take advantage of that, right? So we could actually have price made a push of about 34 pips to TP1, upon which we break even and see how the price is going to behave. Put the stop loss to entry point to secure trade, and of course 92 pips. Hereby we're risking just about 30 pips right below this level for about a 92 pips trade, which is a very good risk reward for us, about 1:3, up on TP1. This is 1:1, want to break even, at TP2. So what do we expect right here? We expect price to make, this push to the upside, and for the early